This newscast is presented by Panera Bread, food as it should be. Live from Lewis Center, on the campus of Olentangy Orange. This is your orange juice. With anchors Sachi Kuthe and Ava Clark. Your orange juice starts right now.
Good morning, Pioneers. Today is Monday, October 5th. I'm Ava Clark.
And I'm Sachi Kuthe, and this is your orange juice.
Senior and underclassmen portrait day for the yearbook for Group A is this Thursday, October 8th, while Group B will be Friday, October 9th. On these days, all English classes will go to the OOHS gym. If you do not have an English class, go directly to the OOHS gym during your lunch period. Questions? See Mrs. Phillips in room 2213.
Our very own Lauren Barron with another look at the racial injustice that goes on in our community. Lauren?
Good morning, Pioneers. I'm Lauren Barron. As many of you saw, last week I talked to Mr. Smith about the racial inequality and injustice that goes on in our community. Here's what he had to say.
This is not an Orange problem. This is not an Olentangy problem, just like it's not a Westerville or a Dublin problem. You know, it's a societal issue. I think we have to acknowledge that we are not immune from any of those societal issues. We have to deal with those things head on.
This week I had the opportunity to speak to our diversity liaison here at Orange, Mr. Lewis.
My role primarily is to serve as a go-between for our students and our administration in regards to diversity-related issues or concerns, to also help increase awareness around the differences and similarities that exist amongst us as both students and staff in terms of the various different components of diversity. Through information sharing, through various different activities that are diversity-related, we hope to kind of spread the word of diversity for the various different students and staff who make up our building. There are still opportunities for us to do a better job at being more accepting of each other. So I feel that as a diversity liaison, part of what my role is to help our students understand those dynamics, to have the coping skills that they need in order to respond appropriately to situations. If I am the only student who looks like me sitting in my class, and there's a subject that is taught that seems to downplay or degrade my ethnicity or my culture, then it's going to be difficult for me to learn in that particular classroom. I can't do anything about the past, but I can use the past to help me mold today and prepare for tomorrow. And I can do that without judgment. I can treat the facts as facts and understand that those facts have an impact, and that impact not only occurred back then, but is still occurring today. Well, Life Movement is another acronym that is used for our Black Empowerment Club. The idea behind Life Movement is that wrong is wrong. So whether it be discrimination, stereotypes against any individual in the school, that's wrong. And one way to create an environment where students feel safe is to have the club itself. CREST is more than just letters. It's a being, it's a lifestyle. And if we can live that lifestyle, then I think that everybody, every single student, every single staff member will find that this is a fantastic place to be, and they'll be successful. However we define success, because your success may be different from mine, but we still see success, and that's what's important.
That's all I have for you today, Pioneers. Tune in next week when I talk to our superintendent, Mr. Rafe. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Lauren. Speaking of the Life Movement, if you're a Black student interested in sharing your experiences or a student interested in supporting your Black classmates, come to Tuesday's meeting of Black Empowerment Club, Club Life Movement. Meetings are every other Tuesday in room 2004. For more information, make sure to follow @OOHS Life on Instagram. Do you enjoy games like League of Legends, Fortnite, Rocket League, or Smash Brothers? Join the esports club by messaging @OOHS ES to 81010. Meetings are virtual on Tuesday evenings from 7:30 to 9:30. Contact Mr. Blackman in room 1220 with any questions. Jake Rankin had the chance to get a deeper look into how the administrating jobs are different. Let's take a look at what he found.
Good morning, Pioneers. I'm outside Student Services, and today we're going to be talking to administrator and office staff about what they're doing differently in this new school year.
For me, I have to do a lot of cleaning. For instance, as he leaves that chair and you pick it just off the table, I have to sterilize everything, like wash it down, spray it down, make sure it's saturated.
Or I can find your email with it.
Not for me, not being able to read students' emotions or face as much as I was able to before.
Pieces are all together. We're waiting for the signature.
We are doing less paperwork, so there's no more passes for students. They are, counselors are asking students to email them for an appointment. That's about it, less contact.
There's quite a few for athletics. I think a big thing that has changed is we're limited on the number of kids that can be on a sideline for a game. So like football has a max of 60 kids on the sideline. Volleyball is like 15 kids on the bench, where there wasn't restrictions like that before, but that's kind of one major change that has occurred is, that we're limited on the number of student athletes that can be on the sidelines at one time.
Well, there you have it, Orange. Be sure to thank our staff for keeping us safe and informed. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jake. Tomorrow, Orange will be administrating the ACT. Only registered students need to report to the school at 7:20 a.m. This will be a virtual day for all other students. Testing rooms will be posted outside the library, office, and student services.
The OOHS PRISM/GSA would like to invite you, any and all members and allies of the LGBTQ+ community, to join their club. The first meeting for booth A and B groups will be online on October 6th at 2:45 p.m. on Microsoft Teams. Please join with the code WJQW4AG. If you have any questions, please go to room 2226.
Through October, Canes on Polaris is holding a fundraiser to support our marching band. Every Friday, the band will receive 15% of the proceeds, but you must mention you're supporting the Orange Band. This is a great and delicious way to support your nears.
Are you interested in the 2020 presidential election? The Political Club is a nonpartisan group of individuals who like to discuss politics and public policy. Any and all ideologies are welcome. Please see Mr. C in room 1106 with any questions.
Do you love talking about domestic and international politics? Do you thrive off of challenging others through reasonable debate and intelligent discourse? Then you should join Speech and Debate. Stop by the main office to pick up a flyer and get more information on meeting times, dues, competitions, and more. Fellowship of Christian Athletes will meet this Wednesday before school at 6:45 a.m. in Mr. Geiger's room. All students are welcome.
That's all we have for you today, Pioneers. Remember to check out WPLP The Pulp, on both Mixler and Spotify. For The Juice, I'm Ava Clark.
And I'm Sachi Kathe. Remember to stay juicy and please stand for your pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.